Today on a Comic Good MTG, we're playing Boros Aggro. Boros because Boros means red and white, as you can see, red and white cards. And Aggro because we are playing a hard sell straight off the bat, going crazy on people, and hopefully killing them before they can even come around to putting enough cards out to make a game. If that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, your master of ceremonies on this journey towards fun and enlightenment, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on Magic GG's Platinum Mythic Rank Player List. That's what we're looking at today. Platinum Mythic decks. Yeah, this was on there. It wasn't called anything. I knew that it was Boros, and I knew that it was Platinum and Mythic level. So that's what we played today. And after playing it a couple times, I enjoyed it. So that's what we're going to play. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at the cards that are in this deck. We'll talk a little bit how it should work, and then we're going to go out. We're going to crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got here today? We've got control. So creature can't attack or block. 3 points of damage to any target. 2 points of damage to each creature. So this gets rid of early crap, right? Arabella's got a 3, so she can survive a Pyroclasm. That's nice. But whenever she attacks, you deal X damage to each opponent. You gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with power of 2 or less. Something tells me we're going to have a bunch of creatures with power of 2 or less. Ash comes out with a power of 2 or less, and haste. Control, it exiles target non-land permanent an opponent controls. Pakal comes out as a 1/2 and keeps putting tokens on her every time that you attack. And then for each token, you put out a 1/1 colorless gnome. So she'll quickly grow outside of that 2 capability that Arabella likes so much. But those gnomes that you're going to be putting out are going to be nuts. And then they will help Arabella out a ton. Warleader's Call will give everything +1/+1, aka known as Popo. And whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So this could be bad as far as Arabella is concerned. But still, the gnomes will come out as 2/2s, which are still well within Arabella range. Windcrag Siege, where you can, if it says if attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control, trigger an additional time, or you could put out a 1/1 red goblin token with haste and lifelink every at the beginning of each upkeep. So if you got Arabella out, then yeah, go for the double trigger. If you don't, maybe the goblin's your best choice. Your best choice in that case. Because like with Warleader's Call, that means you got at least 1 point being done each time it comes out. Plus it would be a 2/2, right? A 2/2 with haste and lifelink. Midnight Mayhem put out 3 1/1 red goblin creatures with menace, lifelink, and haste. So you can throw out 3 dudes. And then Aurelia, who's got flying, vigilant, haste, and whenever it attacks for the first time each turn, untap all your creatures, and there's an additional combat phase. So she gives everybody like double strike, essentially, to a certain degree, if they survive the first strike situation. Which would be super cool. But she does cost 6 to put out. We have no ramp, and we've only got 22 lands, so good luck getting out Aurelia. Good luck. All right, so that's it. What are we going to do? We're going to put out dudes. We're going to try to rage in as fast and as hard as we can. If people get in our way, we've got the ability to control some stuff. Banishing Light, Pacifism, Pyroclasm, Lightning Strike will all help us out. We're going to Warleader's Call, which tons of dudes will do tons of damage. And that's it. Then we'll finish up the game. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Volgaroth, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, playing against dabadman. 3 mana, keep. Little Ash action. I'll get rid of this. The problem is I don't think he's going to just be going after my hand like crazy. I'll do Arabella first so we can go straight to Ash, or maybe I don't know, we'll see what we feel like on the next turn. Alright, straight in. I call it probably Pacifism would have been better for that guy. Because while he's in the graveyard, he can be used for accentuating things. He's down to 12. So I keep thinking, there we go. So now I don't care about Arabella anymore. We have a completely different way of playing. All right, just come on, lose out. I want you to just blow out all your mana. You don't seem to have anything going on. All right, that's it. I have to play with nothing in my hand. Let's get rid of his bandit. Yoink. Nice. Ash did what Ash likes to do best. Oh, that is not great. Ooh, that's even better. That's luck. That's luck, baby. Victory! All right, playing against DrPitts. Dare to come at me with the half-drawn sword. Suck it. That's it. I drew first blood. That means I'm the winner. All right, we'll get rid of that frog guy. Hopefully we pick up a mana on the next turn. Decks like that, oh, good. I'm gonna say they tend to run out of creatures pretty quick, you know, generally. Oh, we ran out of creatures pretty quick. At least ones that we can play. All right, so we got Midnight Mayhem coming out. All right, man, come on, play faster than that. Let's go. Let's go already. I got to play super fast at this point. Arabella would be super cool, but I don't think I got the mana for it. I think all these little gremlins are going to be way better. You can shoot something. That's what he's going to do. I'm going to gain life as long as I stay away from Screaming Nemesis. If he decides to play defense now, that's poor on his part. Come at me. There we go. And on we is that it? Boom, 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 boom. Goes the room. Yeah. Victory. Rank up. All right, playing against TheEpicBurrito. Well, I don't know who's a big fit. This is like the worst dual land, in my opinion. All right, I'm going to go for it. What do we do here? Haste and Ash, whatever. I'll play it. It's fine. I tell you, let's Warleader's Call. Gotta be too good. I gotta be kind of worried about my guys being too powerful. Yeah, see, now suddenly Ash is be too much. All right, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do there. Lame. All right, there's some nacho cheese energon cubes for you there. Enjoy, Hubert. Enjoy. Suck it! One to the face! Whenever attacks, the tumor non-land permanents into the battlefield under control, put a Popo counter on it. All right. You can steal your own guys? Is that what you're going to do? Should I steal 2 of them? I don't think that the Ghostbuster is all that big of a deal. We're not playing Graveyard Recursion. At 6, he can drop those things out. Yes, he's looking to go against... He's looking anti-Graveyard Recursion like crazy. What is he going to do? I'm just going to leave it? I just don't see it. All right, there's 7. I can shoot him for 3. I just got to get him down a little bit more, and then we got this thing cinched. If they don't, put 2 pop-up counters. Yeah, whatever. Have a good time. All right, let's just see. All right, well, cool. I mean, I can slap out Pacifism on this turn. It doesn't make a difference. I think we got this thing nailed. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Pacify. There you go. Have a good time. And we're coming in. Touch you for 3. Still not enough to kill yet, huh? All right, I'll put out another Warleader's Call then. I, for some reason, thought that I'd just be able to tick him off on that last turn. Math was not on my side. I'll lose 4 life. We're cool. We're going to touch it. I see you got a man land up there you're touching. And we win. And we win. Suck it. Suckerfish. All right, playing against Priamo 88. 18. Keep. What are we putting down for 2? Not you. 1. I mean, I hope we get up to 3. 4 is great. Midnight Mayhem and Arabella. So we'll Arabella it. All right, come on. I need a mana. Mana, 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 mana. Mana. Yeah. Alright, that'll create a nice gnome, I believe. There we are. I like growing up a min Pakal, but she needs some attacking. Otherwise, she doesn't do anything. What are you going to do, Priamo? Priamo? Action Jackson? Ah, lots of Banishing Lights. Nothing else to do, really. Just going for the attack. Alright, suck it. Ah, it'd be great if the gnomes would have came out first. Alright, it's down to 5. We got 3. I just got to shave off 2 more of them and then we're good. Yeah, I was worried about that. We lost it all. All right, I just need a mana. That's what I need. All right, and we win, and we win. Victory! All right, playing against SJL 147. Yeah, that's great. All right, everything's coming in tapped. Turn off my propellers. I don't need those. All right, we got to... Well, Pyroclasm might go a long way. We'll see what happens here. Yep, all right, we'll Pyroclasm. That was nice. Pyroclasm's weird because you got to take care of the little tiny dudes. Here's a whole nother. All right, let us... and Warleader's Call. I got a lot of kills here. I need 4 mana. I won't be able to do that next turn. Nothing's growing, so that's not bad. That's a problem. Yeah, Authority of the Consoles was bad. I could still probably play around it. It just, I got to keep him from... He's going to keep getting life. And I got to kill all those things is the problem. 1. 2. And let's take it in. Oh, they got haste, so that's a problem. Attacking and tapped and attacking is much cooler. Oh, we got to get them out. We're going to go steal that. That's cool. Let's do that. Gone, baby, gone. What do you think you're doing with your single card there, Sergio? I can't do anything about it. That's amazing. He's got something to protect his his enchantment. That's pretty amazing. I don't really care about that bat, do I? I do care about it. Let's kill it. It's just like the little rabbit. Pow, pow, pow. Okay, so at least that counters each other out. Nice. Come back down to 20. Let's double up on our effects. Always good. Down to 12. Nice. I'll just wait on this. I'm not sure I'm going to need Ash. Yeah, I don't care. The double up on Arabella is going to win the game for us, provided he doesn't kill her. I'll put it out. It doesn't really matter. And we win, and we win. Boom, boom, goes the room. Boom, boom. All right, playing against PHL. Turn off the lights, try to keep cards from catching on fire. And everything costs us 3. Except for Arabella. Notice how theirs makes the first card you play like wiggle in the air a bunch. Let's go steal home slice there. Alright, we can min Pakal if we want to. Let's see what happens here. Great. Then, yeah, min Pakal it is. Pop, pop, pop! Alright, we got ourselves a little Midnight Mayhem on the next turn. Yikes! That's the devil. Alright, I guess that was enough. Winner, winner! Victory dinner! Alright, we're playing against nexthide, or is it nexthide? Keep. Nothing to do for one anyway, might as well put it out. Alright, 2 is going to get us into a nice ash. Question now is, Warleader's call the better course of action? And I think probably it is. We might have to Pyroclasm. And I'd rather wait until Pakal is out after the Pyroclasm. Oh, dead anyway. Alright, there we go. I think his 3/3s are going to be more than we can handle. It only does damage to creatures. Let's split it up. Alright, got rid of the Planeswalker. Now Kapella can actually do something. That won't be too bad. I mean, he has the ability to Legion Extruder and to kill. You gotta watch out for that. Problem is, I can't get past his little dude, his robots he's gonna put out. Can't get past them. I can kill one. You rid of another. Arabella, interesting. Does it really do both? Yeah, I do. Alright, now if I was him, I'd pop a dude out. Here comes the dude. Alright, we're gold. We got a couple guys that are kind of beefy, that's okay. I just got to go for it is what I got to do. I go for the Crazy Town. He's going to steal a guy. Probably Arabella. Oh, he just wants to play it that way. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, he's going after that guy. All right. Did I just make a huge mistake? Oh, that was a problem. Should I? Did I get another phase? I could have just gone for that guy. Could have killed him off. Is that the deal? Okay, we win anyway. That was my mistake. My mistake. Victory! All right, so here we are with Boros Aggro. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun deck. I really liked it. So that's number 2 on my list of things. Probably because it's aggro. I liked it so much. Another thing is we played with a lot of gremlins, and I'm a big fan of like devils and gremlins. God, I miss the devils so much. God, what was it? Like 6 points of damage, or like maybe it was 3 points of damage to everything, or 3 goblins, or three devils. God, what was it? Something about fire. Man, I love that card back from Vampire set, whatever it was a long time ago. Man, that was so glorious. This Midnight Mayhem kind of reminds me of it because gremlins are that sort of way. Hasty guys. Yeah, that's good. All right, so let's get down to it. Let's talk about this deck. Who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? I'm going to say, because Midnight Mayhem was seriously cool. But it was seriously cool if you had like Warleader's Call Out, or Arabella. That was another great one that synergized great with it. Windcrag Siege was also pretty fantastic with this deck. Was that really the engine? Man, there's just so many good cards here. The one that kind of sucked in my mind was Ash. Arabella was too expensive generally. It was cool. I mean, you have to put at least one big card in case you got nothing better to do with your mana. So I don't disparage Aurelia too much, but I would throw this away if anybody forced me to discard. The chances of you being able to play Aura were not very high. And we got a lot of just there's a lot of good control in here, which is, I mean, for being an aggro deck, I really dug it big time. I'm going to give it to Windcrag Siege. I think that it provided the most value of the cards we had in here. It provided the most value across the board to a lot of other cards we had going on. So there you go. Windcrag Siege, you are today's MVP. Congratulations. You're going to Disneyland. All right, number 1, was this deck competitive? Well, I did pick it up off the Platinum Mythic list, so I'm going to say yes, it was. What did I get? I got a 57% out of it. I'm always surprised at how crappy Platinum Mythic decks are. You know, they come up the Platinum Mythic list. Something over on, Wizards thinks that this deck is awesome. It's playing in the Mythic land a bunch, or Platinum and Mythic a lot. Still, it was a fun deck. I thought, was it competitive? I have to say yes because it was in Platinum Mythic. But still, I thought there was a better decks out there. So I'm going to say yes, it is competitive. I have to give it to it. Number 2, was it fun? Absolutely. I mean, this thing is lots of fun. Mostly just because I just love these guys so much. They are so incredibly cool. Look at, they're putting a lightsaber right up against their face like that. Like they have no care in the world. But I love, putting out baby gnomes. I love putting out gremlins. I like the fact that Arabella works with it so much. Pyroclasm's cool. But you're really playing this deck in the early game. You're not playing a mid or late game with this deck. If it goes on for too long, your deck's going to just totally get smoked. So, if you're playing aggro, that's exactly what you're looking for anyway. I'm cool. The thing that kills me is that this card is so not aggro. What were they thinking? It's just really bad. I'd get rid of both these cards. I'd rather be playing with just these cards with regular lands rather than these guys. These were rough. There's much better dual lands out there you can play with than this crap. I would definitely swap them out if I was playing this on the regular. But yeah, it was a really fun deck. Lastly, was this deck interesting? Yeah. Why was it interesting? Because I hadn't seen it before, you know? I mean, sure, I've seen Warleader's Call with Min and Pakal. That's cool. Windcrag Siege is making its day right now. That's bad. But what was cool is getting Pacifism and Banishing Light. Nuts, man. I mean, we haven't played with Banishing Light since Theros came out like a long time ago. Even when it came back with Foundation, we pretty much ignored it. You know, why weren't we playing with whatever the white enchantment that goes on creatures? You know, it's just because that one requires creatures and these guys get killed easily. This pins it down almost forever. Now, there's a nice amount of stuff going on here. It was tight. I'm going to say it was interesting just because it was an interesting way of looking at a Boros aggro deck. It was super cool. All right, so let's add this up. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was this deck fun? Yes. Was this deck interesting? Yes. All right, so mix it into an A+ deck. And as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.